Let me now walk you through the same four tools of philosophy, but with a different theory of philosophy of education. This is realism and its parallel theory, which is essentialism. Same four tools. So let's see. Metaphysics. Again, the question is, what is real and does it have meaning? Now, the question is not, this is real, it must have meaning. It may not have meaning. So the question now over here in realism is, okay, this is real. Does it have meaning? Any meaning? What sort of meaning? What level of meaning? What depth of meaning? And so these are the kinds of questions that come about asking metaphysically what this reality is. What is relevant is what helps an individual live well and what benefits humanity. So there are only two reasons for looking at something that is real and understanding its reality. How is this going to help me live a better life? And how is this going to help humanity in general? So the first reason is specific, is related to me. Only if I can live a better life, a good life, will I in turn be able to help humanity. If I am not leading a good life, I am not in a position to help humanity. So the goal begins specifically, but it tends to spread out to the entire human race. So education should provide individuals with opportunities to live a better life. That's the premise under realism of metaphysics. If you cannot be guaranteed a better life because you've received an education, if you cannot be guaranteed a job because you are surplus, the opportunities are filled, what about your better life? You then have to go and look for something else which may not be related to your particular field. How many medical doctors finish an MBBS degree and come into teaching? That's an example of how education did not help fill the need for you to live a better life. And if you are not a practicing doctor, you are now a teacher, how will you be able to help humanity? You've changed fields, your education has not helped you get that job that you wanted, and so the question then is, am I worth it, and am I really in a position to live a better life for myself and my other fellows? Epistemology, of course, is knowledge and knowing, and will ask, what is the truth? Truth exists in the classics and modern science. So realism goes one step beyond idealism. It still is linked with the classics and the great books, but it also brings into account modern science. It is open to scientific thought, but does not give up the past. It not only is connected with the past, but is also trying to live with the present and connect it into the future through scientific thought. Students must learn process and content. Again, another difference. In idealism, students were getting knowledge and information content, no process. And process means skills. Process means the ability to do something. And if you have the ability to do something, you must have the right skills. So realism brings in even skills with the content. Only knowing and only providing knowledge and information is not good enough under realism. It must also provide students with the skills they will need in order to survive in their real life. Knowledge is gained through the interaction of experiences and rational thought. So now, what realism does is brings in the cooperation element in education. You have to interact. If you don't interact, and if a student's interaction is only with the teacher, that is not good interaction. Interaction should be student to student, teacher to student, and student to teacher. All three types of interaction must be actively observed in the classroom. And when you interact and you are thinking, you will develop the epistemology under realism or essentialism.